Matt, how's it going? I'm sorry, but visiting hours are over for today. Aw. I have too many questions I need to ask. I'm sorry, but I'm Phoenix Wright, a lawyer for one of the... You're Mr. Wright, you say? Oh, yeah, there's a message here for you. A message? It's from Matt on guard. Here you go. What did he write? Is it something really important? I don't know. Well, let's see what it has to say. To the lawyer dude, I've got something really important to tell you. Why do I feel uneasy all of a sudden? Oh, Mr. Wright. So actually, I have a favor to ask of you. I have a cat named Shu. I didn't put out a lot of food when I left the house, so he's probably pretty hungry. You think you could drop by my house and feed Shu for me, dude? My house is just a little ways down from the hotel, alright? This is terrible. Let's hurry. We have to feed his cat. I'm sure poor Shu's stomach is growling by now. Yeah, I guess. It's gonna be where the assassin is, isn't it? A client's request is a request. I guess I should go check up on his cat. It's definitely gonna be... I should have gone to criminal affairs, but whatever. Let's see what criminal affairs actually has, real quick. Wow, everybody looks really busy here with something or another. They're probably strengthening the evidence for tomorrow's trial. Hey, hurry up with that, will ya? Pass the victims list around. Now you're speaking nonsense. There's more than 100 people on there. Mr. Nick, is Mr. Uncard a really bad, terrible criminal? Actually, Pearls, never mind. It sounds like they're working on a different case. Yeah. Let's see what the chief has to say. Well, he's not chief, but... Is chief of detectives, not chief of police. Chief of detectives here. He's glued to his computer screen. What? Prosecutor Von Karma was shot in front of the courthouse? Who did it? Who shot her? I have a sneaking suspicion that even Gumshoe could do this guy's job. And there's the mascot. What does the mascot have to say? Oh, it's kind of cute. Mr. Nick, what is this stuffed animal's name? Badge? Blue Badger. That's a Blue Badger. It was my idea. I made it. It's this precinct's mascot, you know? Oh, wow. I'll get him a signed mascot of every police station if it's the last thing I do. Now, if you succeed in your mission, sir. Yeah, don't tell Gumshoe. He likes making things. I guess we'll have to go to the hotel lobby. And then go to his place. Gatewater Hotel. Alright, now, Nick, let's go look for clues. We have to, for Mystic Maya's sake. You shall not pass. This old bag. Don't devalue my life and turn it into a gasp, you spiky-headed poof. Because of you, I've been made to look like the bad guy again. Although I did get a piece of gum from Edgy Boy, just as he promised. But what I really wanted was something much more value. I wanted Edgy Poo's part. I wanted that more than anything. It's all your fault. You've awakened this wild beast inside this old bag. Miss Old Bag? Keep your hands off me. This helmet is airtight. No air gets in and out, and no air gets out. What does your helmet have to do with anything? Don't think you can get me to move with silly questions. You're going to have to defeat me if you want to get by. I'm not hearing this. Goodbye. We're going to the living room. On guard mansion living room. Sure is dark. I'll go turn on a light. Wow. This is what a star's house looks like. Must be nice to be rich. And that door to the right is where Maya is being held. Come on, Mr. Nick, let's find Shu, the kitty cat. Shu! So I guess this is Shu. Oh, what a lovely cat. Hello, Shu. The cat seems to like pearls. Pardon me. Oh, hey, Mr. Assassin, how's it going? May I help you with something, mister? Oh, we're lawyers, actually. I'm Mr. Ungod's lawyer. The masters, then you must be Mr. Wright. Yeah. It's a pleasure to meet you, wonderful sir. I am a friendly butler, Joe Doe. Nice to meet you. What's up with your fucking face? Let's go. I know I won't be able to, but... There's a small door at the bottom of this bigger door, Mr. Nick. A vent's for Mr. Guard's cat to use. Oh, you mean Shu. The door, it's locked tight. Well, I guess that's to keep nosy people like me from entering. Yeah. Hey, bud. You sound really familiar. You must know all sorts of things about Mr. Guard, right? Honestly, sir, I don't believe my master is capable of such a foul deed as murder. And, anything else? No, not especially. It is not appropriate for a lowly servant to speak of the master of his or his affairs. Oh, typically butler-like, as it were. Mr. Doe, how long have you served at this residence? Well, sir, I would have to say maybe about 1 year. And, anything else? No, not especially. It is not appropriate for a lowly servant to speak of himself and his affairs. You know, I would have thought Mr. Guard the kind to have a maid over a butler. I wouldn't mind a maid. But at the same time, that's kind of weird. That's a very cute cat you've got there. It is my duty to take care of him. The master rather fancies Shu. And, anything else? No, not especially. It is not appropriate for a lowly servant to speak of the family cat. Well, then I guess I don't need this piece of scrap paper anymore. See, crumbled into ball and thrown away. The thing is, though, like, why would he have us go here if he knew he had a butler to take care of everything? Well, I'm afraid I must take my leave of you now. Oh, we should probably get it going ourselves. Oh, so young and yet already so accomplished, a master of law. But there is also a lot to be proud of being in a butler, in charge of the house and all. Thank you for the compliment, sir. People are not always who they appear to be. Now, if you'll excuse me. Can I please open this fucking door? Let's check out this motorcycle, though. A giant bicycle is flying through the air. That bike, Pearls, is one you don't have to pedal. It moves on its own. Really? Wow. But sorry to disappoint you, it can't fly. Oh, that's too bad. Never mind, don't care. Okay, fuck, I just want to kick this fucking door down. Ah! Let's go to the hotel lobby. Let's go talk to the old bag. You're a million light years too early to be asking me questions, whippersnapper. Looks like the only way I'm going to get any investigating done is to first do something about this kooky alien. Okay, old bag, I swear. Maybe if I show her this letter I got from Edgeworth. Miss Old Bag, if you would look at it. Why, you want me to look at this worthless piece of... Edgy poo. Ugh. Is that her perfume? Pheromone de amour, I smell? Ugh. Let's see here. Would you please allow this unsophisticated young person to conduct this investigation? Yours truly, Miles Edgeworth. Yours truly? That man's good at flattery. Fine, but only because Edgy Poo said so, you understand? Oh. I just thought of something I had to do. Remember, no messing around. You do anything bad and I won't let you off the hook. Looks like she has strong feelings for Mr. Edgeworth. That may be, but you know nothing's going to come of it. That's so mean, Mr. Nick. Feelings are meant to be told and shared. Ow. Every time we talk about love, I always end up with a handprint on my face somehow. So anyway, let's continue our investigation. Okay. What now? One little thing before I forget. You can't go into On Guard's room today. Why? The police's main investigation team is going to be in there all day, you hear? Wonder if they're the team in charge of investigating the killer. So don't go in there. Set one foot in there and you'll face the wrath of Windy Old Bag. wonder if Powers is still here. Because he can't ever leave. Looks like we're the only ones here. And yet the hotel seems so busy somehow. Probably because the police team is scouring for clues about the killer. Okay, I guess not. I wonder if Lotta's gonna be here. Speak of the fucking devil. Hey, city boy. Lotta, you're still here? Reckon course. An investigative photographer eats and starves on her ability to snap up on the scoop, yeah? And this hotel just has that aura of mystery. You know, like something always about to happen. But do you have a camera? Wreck given. A photographer's gotta have cameras out the ear like corn to be a real pro, you know? Something hanging around here. Speaking of cameras and feeding the mouth, do you have mine, bread thief? Why can't you drop that thief thing already? Night of the murder. I want to ask you about the night of the murder. What? You're really going to shell out the bucks for the info I got? Lotta, you were loitering in this hallway the night of the murder, were you not? Well, kinda, but... Brace yourself, right? Here it comes. I didn't exactly hang around here the entire time, you know? Followed a few stars around. Got a few autographs, shook a few hands, had a soda pop with a few of them, too. Looks like she wasn't here the entire time that night. Shocker. The security lady also wasn't in this hallway the whole time either. I guess this means there's no one who can tell us who came and went that night. So about the note that was inside your camera case. Oh, that ditty I wrote? Yeah, can I believe what you've written? You mean the stuff about Ungar shoving his manager lady onto Corita? Yeah. Ah, well, I reckon you best not be believing that. What? Look, I sort of wrote that on a whim, you know? Writing whatever comes to mind. Whatever comes to mind? Yeah, when you gotta get down to it, it's just a lot of random bulldudders. Hey, what's with you? Why are y'all staring at me like my grandpa used to? Hey, and why do you look like you suddenly got older too? Or am I just shrinking here? Oh, my baby, my $1,600 baby. What's with that red-coated prosecutor anyhow? That guy told me it was evidence and refused to give it back to me. Well, that's kind of how it is. Hey, you're that redcoat's friend, ain't you? So put in a few good words for me and give me back my camera. You want me to do what? Listen, nag the guy real good for about 5 hours and I guarantee he'll give it back. Why don't you do your own dirty work? Well, I reckon it's time for me to get going. A tabloid photographer without a camera is just a tabloid, huh? Yeah, I guess so. Keep yourself together out there, you hear? I'm coming to see you in court tomorrow. Okay, I'll see you then. And hear you there, little. Keep up the good work, okay? Okay. Don't be picking about your food now. Okay. And make sure you do your homework, you hear? Okay. And if you happen to find yourself a camera, make sure you bring it right to me, yeah? Would you please just leave already? Oh my god. Oh my god. That summarizes so many Southern women I know perfectly. There's a piece that said there's a piece of paper taped to the door that says Madame Guard's room. The old lady told us about this, didn't she? No, we can't go in there tonight. I wonder if an investigation briefing is going on right now inside, without Detective Gumshoe. Poor Gumshoe. There's a piece of paper on this door that says Juan Corita's room. Wonder what exactly happened in this room behind this door. Even now, no one really has any idea. Let's go ahead and move in there. Mr. Nick? What is that otherworldly, ghastly moaning? I hate evil ghosts. What? I think it's just Will Powers. I don't think it's a ghost. Maybe it's a demon. Excuse me, watch who you're calling a demon, Brad. Ah. Zoinks, it's the alien. Who are you calling an alien? Oh, it's just you, Miss Oldbag. What are you doing here? What is wrong with youngins today? I came down here to pay my respects to my poor one, and you're disturbing me. So, investigating this area. What are these fucking bears? Oh, there are a lot of stuffed bears. Alarm clock ones, collector's edition, stuffed teddies, plastic models. It's pretty overwhelming. Is there a kind of bear that he doesn't have? There's even a few in the trash can. Yeah, I get the feeling maybe the guy didn't really like bears. Or teddies. It's hard to bear with all these problems. Growl. Fucking flashbacks every day. I don't think I want to bear with the trauma that last case caused me. What's wrong, Mr. Nick? I was hoping that something would be different. It's so messy here. Pearls really likes things neat and tidy, I take it. There are a lot of electronic things in here I've never seen before. Hey, Mr. Nick, tell me what they are, pretty please. Okay, that over there's a watch. You wear it on your wrist. I know that what a watch is. Oops. For a second there, I forgot I was talking with Pearls, not mine. Like, there's a bunch of, like, random stuff on here. Can I not look at it? There has to be something. Suitcase, there are so many things in it that I bet it barely closes. There's his clothes, a dryer, an electric shaver, a calculator. Do All-Stars pack so much stuff like Mr. Corita? Anything over here, different. There are all sorts of things in this refrigerator. Carrot juice bottle and tomato juice bottle are both empty. It's too much of a hassle to throw them away, I guess. They're all vegetable juices, I guess he must have been real helpful. Maybe red was his favorite color. Okay, that one has like red eyes. I'm gonna like notice that or just, no, it doesn't matter. So that's a bad. Yep, it's big, but it's a bad. Mr. Nick, it's so soft. How easily children are entertained. Looks like Mr. Corita had dinner last night. This bottle, it's tomato juice. He had a lot of food at the award show that June. But I wonder if the stars ever got that. It's a beautiful one glass and there's tomato juice in it. Yeah, tomato juice. I don't really like it too much. There's a bottle of it on the table. That's probably where this came from. All over the floor. This is probably where Mr. Corita found his assailant. These glass shards. They're probably from the glass vase Miss Andrews knocked over. Not much to go on. Please talk to me about the night of the murder just one more time. I talked about it plenty at trial. I was fooled, tricked, deceived by that fraud of a photographer in her note. She was loitering around here with that imbecilic look on her face. With that imbecilic look on her face? Okay, got it. Now hold on a second there, you little pipsqueak. If you're going to take notes, at least make me sound better than that. Oh, alright. Now I've seen everything. But you know, I was working that night too during my job, minding my own business. It's not like I had to waste, had time to waste standing around here the whole night. I was wondering if you could tell me a bit more about Mr. Corita. He was the most popular star, you know, especially where it counts in my book. I heard that he was lagging behind in the polls against Mr. Ungard. Well, that's just a recent thing. Bad luck and all of that, you know? But he was going to become an even bigger star than he used to be. Look, just look at this mountain of presents. It's a show of the mountain of feelings all his fans had for him. Yeah, the mountain is pretty big and certainly nothing to shake a stick at. Mr. Nick, but it just seems so fake. Like, why would why not to Mr. Unguard? That's really the problem. I think it was a setup type deal. What is it, Pearls? Well, he probably hid something in amongst all of these things. The presents, they're all bears, right? She's got a point. There isn't a single thing here that isn't a bear. Like, where are the flowers? All of Mr. Corita's presents from his fans seem to be bears. Oh, that's because you can't think of one without thinking about bears. Bears? Why bears? You don't know. When my dear Juan was trained, he fought barehanded with a bear. He refused to give in and let the bear win, but after the fight, they became friends. Wow, what a heartwarming story, but he has some of them in the trash. Look, it's just like in those young people dramas. I can see those two tuckered out. Down by river going, heh, you sure can fight. You too, bub. You too. Did all that really happen? It's in his biography, bub. What a load of crock. So ever since then, fans have been giving him bears as presents. Yeah, nice. Bears. That's a real one. Oh, it's a long clock. I'm Uncle Barrow, and I say it's barely 8 o'clock. Flashback. What is that infernal racket? Antoine, the present's going off. Sounds like it's already 8 p.m. Way past your bedtime. Ugh, that startled me. I thought I was going to die for a second. 8 p.m. That's the time when the award ceremony ended that night, remember? Time sure flies. Hard to believe it's been 2 days since the ceremony. Oh, fuck. Hello? Hello? This is not a phone. Maya, how is Maya? You haven't heard her, have you? It seems you were not able to fulfill your end of the bargain, Mr. Wright. I have heard the news. So it would seem my present did you no good. No, Mystic Maya, Mystic Maya. One more day, please. All I ask is for one more day. I'll get a not guilty verdict for sure this time, please. I suppose if I must. I need that acquittal more than anything else after all. Please, please let Maya say something. I want to hear she's alright. Alright. A little... What's with the static all of a sudden? Hello? It seems bad... Sis. Connection. Connect. Damn it, did the transceiver just suddenly break? Excuse me. What happened? I don't know. All of a sudden it became nothing but static. Mystic Maya, Mystic Maya. Why did the transceiver suddenly break like that? Should probably have an electronics expert look at it. The sooner the better. Do I even have an electronic expert? Hey, old bag, what can you tell me about this? I don't have anything to say to delinquents like you. She's clamming up like the old clam she is. Please, anything would be helpful. Well then, how about I tell you my measurements? No, that's okay. Really. She really doesn't like you, does she, Mr. Nick? I know, I know. Don't she'll give me anything helpful. She's just a fucking old bag. Let's go to the hall. Actually, fuck. I want to go to his house, see if I can't see what's going on over there. Using that knowledge I shouldn't have. Just to see. Can't check this door yet and just, you know, possibly break it. No. Really hoping for that, but unfortunate. Let's go and... Visiting hours is over. Criminal affairs, I guess. It's empty. Detention center. Nothing new. Okay. I had to do something with old bag. Or not. Hey, welcome back, pal. I thought I'd make you a little something for dinner. That's nice, thanks. It's a rich man's luxurious full-course meal, out of a can, that is. I'm sorry you went through all the trouble to cook, but I don't have the time to eat. Oh, hey, you don't have a can opener here, pal. You've gotta be kidding. In here I thought he had already whipped something up. Oh, I know. There is one way I know how to be helpful. Ask me about anything you want, pal. Go ahead. Well, since he's here and offering, I wonder what I should try asking him about. I mean, you could just use a knife to pop it open, bud, but you probably don't have one. Hey, how about this radio? Transceiver? Oh, Mr. Nick, you should ask Mr. Scruffy Detective about that thing. What thing? Oh yeah, this thing just broke all of a sudden. It broke, pal. When I was talking to the kidnapper, it just suddenly broke into static. Look, it sounded like this. I don't hear any static, pal. Huh? Maybe it fixed itself. That's strange. I'm sure it was making a loud static noise. Maybe. Maybe what? Maybe it was electromagnetic interference, pal. Electromagnetic interference. Go ahead, Gumshoe, tell me all about it. So what is electromagnetic interference? It's something that happens when a radio wave gets mixed up with another signal, pal. Oh, when you put it that way. I don't understand what you're talking about. Like, for example, when a cell phone goes off next to a computer screen. The stuff on the screen gets kind of fuzzy and starts acting funny, right? Huh? Computer? It's like when you use a dryer next to the TV and the screen starts looking weird. Oh, yeah, the TV does that. Oh, so that's what you're talking about. She seems amazingly happy at being able to understand this. The room when you were in then had that interference to the transceiver happened. There's got to be something there that's sending out very strong radio waves, pal. Something like a listening device or something. Huh. Hey, speaking of that, where were you when that happened? Well, in Kurita's room. We were in Mr. Kurita's room, the scene of the murder. What? That's it, I'm going to sneak into the precinct and get a bug sweeper. I'll meet you at the crime scene later, pal. All right? Wait, Gumshoe. Oh yeah, baby, it's investigating time. I'm on fire, pal. My fingers are itching to go. Yeehaw! Except it was just, yeah. It's not Lotta. Or, fuck, I can't remember his name. We should get going, be going to Mr. Nick. All right, let's go. Let's go to hotel lobby. Hey, we're finally here, pal. I'm sorry to keep you waiting. Do you have the, bug sweeper? Well, you see, I got busted trying to sneak in, pal. Then suddenly I'm staring at the precinct doors. From the outside, I mean. So, yeah, I couldn't get one from the one of the police bug sweepers. What do you mean you couldn't get it? We need that item. Hey, calm down, pal. I didn't say I didn't get one, just not the police's. Wow, so this is the bug sweeper. Yeah, it's his. Looks a little broken. Hey, this was made when I was in elementary school, pal. Oh, by who? Me, of course. Seeing this sure brings back memories. Hey, don't look down on it, pal. Sure, it looks a little run down. But I put my heart and soul into building this puppy here. Your heart and soul? It'll work, trust me, pal. It'll do the job, but you can't set the sensitivity. It's going to beep at anything that gives off electromagnetic waves. But isn't it better that way? Ha 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 ha. Well, anyway, since I brought this, might as well give it a whirl, right, pal? I'm getting that sinking feeling again. Okay, now I'll tell you how to use this baby. There's a listening device or some other sort of bug hidden in this room, pal. So we're gonna find it, right? Right. Now first, let's turn the sweeper on. Next, touch the sweeper and then make the real good look around the room with it, pal. You can see how strong the radio waves are in an area by looking at the check gauge. Once you find something that's giving off strong waves, the gauge will change. And when that happens, touch the gauge to really give the thing a long, hard stare. There's a lot of things here that's going on, giving off radio waves. So let's take a good look at everything that seems suspicious, okay, Bo? Alright, I'm gonna go stand outside and keep an eye out. Give me a yell if you find the bug. Got it, pal? I mean, it's kind of obvious that it's this thing. Oh, what a lovely bear. Huh. This must be one of those fancy bear-shaped toy robots. It's a robot? It's a real robot? Yeah, it's a real one. Mr. Nick? Yes? How many horsepowers is it? How many horsies? Horsies? Well, look, it's a bear, so, fucking, what's in it? Fucking open it. It's a bug. It's a bug. Oh, but I'm gonna have to, like, oh, you have to look at, like, everything. That's kind of stupid. Cell phone. Nope, no bugs in there. Cell phone? What? Don't tell me you don't know what a cell phone is. I'm sorry, I've never seen one before. And then she mentions it. My cell phone couldn't get any reception while I was staying in Korean Village. And Pearls has never lived outside of that village. Well, I guess I can't say it's impossible to live without one.